Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us for this quick road assessment of Wayside Drive. Today we'll take a deep dive into the current condition of Wayside Drive. We'll examine all potential problems and uncover any likely issues that you may face as you travel on Wayside Drive. Without further delay, let's dive in. Wayside Drive is in fair condition, and here's why. Wayside Drive is full of road cracks. These cracks aren't just displeasing, they signal a deeper structural failure triggered by prolonged high temperatures, moisture intrusion, and underlying clay-heavy soil that expands and contracts with weather changes in Houston. For drivers, these cracks can be more than just a bumpy nuisance. They may pose serious hazards to automobiles. For instance, cracked road pavement can lead to tire blowouts, suspension damage, or even loss of control, especially at highway speeds. As you can see here, Wayside Drive lacks a proper road shoulder, which can create a number of safety and operational concerns for drivers. Without a road shoulder, there's little to no space for vehicles to pull over in case of emergencies, breakdowns, or flat tires, which forces drivers to stop in active traffic lanes and increasing the risk of accidents. The absence of a shoulder also limits space for cyclists and pedestrians, making the road more dangerous for non-motorized users. Additionally, emergency response vehicles may struggle to navigate around traffic during incidents, causing delays. In poor weather conditions or during peak traffic, the lack of a road shoulder further reduces maneuverability and safe recovery options, making the roadway less forgiving for even minor driver errors. Furthermore, do you see the road islands here? Well, the road islands built on Wayside Drive, while intended to manage traffic flow and improve safety, often create more problems than they solve for some drivers. The road islands can limit a driver's ability to make left turns or navigate around stalled vehicles, leading to sudden lane changes and confusion, especially during high traffic periods. In some cases, the road islands reduce the usable road width, making the lanes feel narrow and increasing the risk of sideswipe collisions. They can also obstruct emergency vehicles from maneuvering quickly through traffic. Also, do you notice the faded road markings on Wayside Drive? The faded road markings on Wayside Drive present a significant hazard for some drivers, especially for drivers navigating the area at night or during poor weather conditions. When lane lines, turn arrows, and crosswalks are barely visible, it becomes difficult for motorists to stay in their lanes or anticipate traffic movements, thus increasing the risk of side swipes, missed turns, and sudden stops. This is particularly problematic for out-of-town drivers, older adults, and those with visual impairments, who may rely more heavily on clear pavement markings for guidance. The lack of visible markings can also contribute to confusion at intersections and diminish overall traffic flow efficiency. And speaking of traffic efficiency, Wayside Drive features multiple train track crossings, which frequently disrupt the flow of traffic and contribute to congestion. When trains pass through, vehicles can be delayed for several minutes, backing up traffic in both directions, especially during peak rush hours. These delays are compounded when multiple trains pass within short intervals or when crossings are poorly timed with nearby traffic signals. In addition to slowing down commuters, the frequent stops can frustrate drivers and increase the likelihood of risky behavior, such as attempting to beat crossing signals. Did you know Houston, Texas is home to the widest freeway in the world? A section of Interstate 10 in Houston near the Galleria stretches up to 26 lanes wide. The lanes include the main lanes, the frontage roads, the HOV lanes, and toll lanes. Driving along Wayside Drive can be a noticeably bumpy experience, with uneven pavement, surface patches, and frequent dips making for an uncomfortable and sometimes jarring ride. This rough road surface not only reduces driving comfort, but can also cause wear and tear on vehicles over time, impacting suspension systems, tires, and wheel alignment. For drivers with medical conditions, passengers with mobility issues, or those transporting fragile goods, the constant bumps pose an even greater concern. In wet or low visibility conditions, the uneven roadway can also make it harder to maintain control of a vehicle. By the way, due to digital stabilization built into camera, the viewer is not able to experience the true essence of this bumpy ride. Quickly, did you see the road debris? Well, unfortunately, Wayside Drive is full of road debris in many areas. The road debris on Wayside Drive poses a serious hazard for some drivers, contributing to vehicle damage, traffic disruptions, and safety concerns. Loose items such as broken car parts, fallen branches, construction materials, and even scattered trash can obstruct lanes and force sudden swerves or stops. And it is especially dangerous on a road already challenged by poor road pavement and a limited road shoulder. Houston is on track to become the most populated city in America within the next 50 to 75 years, according to multiple projections. With this explosive growth comes massive changes to its already sprawling transportation network. Studying Houston's roads today offers a rare opportunity to observe how a major urban highway and street system evolves in real time. You get a glimpse into how Houston manages congestion to adopting new technologies like autonomous transit and smart infrastructure. Whether you're an urban planner, civil engineer, or just a curious observer, Houston is a living laboratory for the future of mobility in America. Back to Wayside Drive, you may have noticed the concave manhole covers scattered throughout Wayside Drive in the jagged road seams. The manhole covers scattered throughout Wayside Drive, combined with wide and sometimes jagged road seams, create a rough and uneven driving experience that can be both uncomfortable and hazardous. Many of these manhole covers are either sunken or raised relative to the surrounding road pavement, causing sudden jolts when vehicles pass over them, especially at speed. In addition, the wide road seams between pavement sections can tug at tires and contribute to poor traction, particularly during rain. These irregularities not only accelerate wear on suspension systems and tires, but also increase the risk of accidents, as drivers may swerve to avoid them. Over time, these small infrastructure issues add up, diminishing road safety and overall drivability along this heavily used street.
Please keep in mind to check the trip channel before you travel to your next destination. The trip channel will help you plan smarter, safer routes. By checking the trip channel regularly, you can avoid rough or blocked roads, adjust your timing, and prepare for any challenges ahead. A few minutes of planning can save hours of frustration and help keep you and your passengers safe on every trip. Also, the trip channel isn't just for planning. It's also a great way to reconnect with streets you know and love, whether it's the route you took to school, the road to your favorite diner, or that scenic stretch you once drove at sunset. The trip channel lets you see what's changed and what stayed the same. Take a moment to reminisce and explore familiar paths from a fresh perspective. Sometimes the best trips are the ones down memory lane. And by the way, if there is a street that you want us to assess, please mention it in the comments section on this video. If you enjoy this video and find its content helpful, please hit the like button. We would appreciate it very much. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell for more upcoming road assessments. If we haven't been in your town yet, we will be very soon. Thank you for watching the Trip Channel.